let's take an overview of the PS5 Slim. Let's go.
5 shoppers, if you're thinking about a console, wait. Sony
Yeah.
just announced a new one. What does this mean for your holiday shopping? Well, Sony's got a thin PlayStation 5 that's coming out.
That's what they
in
came
November.
out with,
The
but
PS5
I don't like it.
originally came out in 2020, and the new PS5, or PS5 Slim as a lot of people will call it, is 30% smaller, according to Sony, and it's also 18 to 24% less heavy.
So you would assume that because they've done these advancements, that maybe the price would go down. In general, that's what's happened with like PS2, PS3, PS4 when they've gone to Slim. The pricing has gone down a little bit. They haven't moved it up. They haven't made it more expensive, and they haven't kept the price the same because it's not a whole new console. They've just revamped it. So this is what I don't like that Sony's been doing. Sony has been making it more expensive. Basically, they've raised the price a little bit, or at least kept it the same as it was when it first came out, and I don't like that.
So this is definitely a console that looks like it's going to fit a little bit easier in your home entertainment bookshelf, because the PS5 is a pretty big console. That's similar to what Sony's done before. PlayStation 4 Slim and PS2 Slim, and I feel like it goes all the way back.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Here. $500 when this console comes out in November, or $450 for the digital version. One cool and one not cool thing about the digital discless version. So the nice thing is that the $450 new discless version could get an Ultra HD Blu-ray drive later.
So that's the thing. That's what Sony was pushing. Sony was pushing this so hard to have, like, it's amazing. Yeah, you can go from discless to having a disc in there. You know, you can make it any way you want. If you want to keep it, you know, just digital, you can do that. But for those people like me who are preservationists, who enjoy physical media, you can have your physical media too. Basically, you have your cake and eat it too. So they wanted to do it that way. The problem with what they did is what's coming up.
A Snap-on module. Sony's finally offering that.
$80. $80. That's fine. That's fine. Not so much the price of that. But what did they do? The digital is $450. So if you get the digital edition and then you get the disc for the digital edition, you're paying more, $30 more than the one that already comes with the disc. You're paying $30 more than the original the disc edition. Disc edition is $500. $500 plus tax, you know, and whatever fees that are in your country. This one's gonna be $530 if you buy the discless version, the digital version, and the disc edition to it. It's going to be $530. What kind of BS is that? It just makes it useless.
$80 more. But the console is more expensive, whereas the digital was $400 before, the new one is $450. What's different? Well, besides that, you're really talking about a little bit more storage and a 1 terabyte hard drive,
yes,
and the smaller size, but it should be about the same performance as the existing PlayStation 5.
But
Sony's
it's
telling people to
BS.
just be aware of it. This happened right in the middle of Prime Day, by the way, so clearly a message to anyone who's shopping. And apparently the new consoles are going to replace the older ones over time. One more thing to keep in mind about these new consoles, though, is they will require new stand and skin accessories. The existing replaceable...
It seems like they're really doing that just to get as much money as they can, because guess what? The stand is $30. $30 for a fucking stand. Is it made of like gold or something? I don't know. That's just maybe I'm just exaggerating a little bit, but I don't like the fact that they're nickeling and diming you to death here. A $500 console does not have a stand to keep it vertical. That is BS. I believe the PS2 came with one to keep it vertical if you wanted to. I think the PS4 didn't, I don't think, because that one wasn't meant to be. But I mean, like, why? What? If you want, like, let's say the digital version. You want the digital version with the stand, and you want it with the disc later, $560. Or $530 with the stand and the one that already has the disc. What the heck kind of crap is that? They're nickeling and diming you to death. I hate that.
Shells that Sony has been selling for a while for the PlayStation 5 won't work with the new slimmer one. And also there's a new vertical stand that Sony is selling for $30. That's annoying, but if you have a new design, that's probably expected. Sony's already got a lot of other hardware out there. The PlayStation Portal, a handheld second screen, is coming out in November.
Yeah, that's pretty much
VR2
just...
that came out in February.
Yeah, that's
and
BS.
which PlayStation do you get? Well, in the long run, there's only going to be one PlayStation 5 model, this new, thinner, digital or disc-added one.
I just don't like the price. I really don't.
I would think about waiting for that one because it would be nice to have a smaller console, and it's really nice to have a digital one where you could add the disc later if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's just me. I mean, I don't like it. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't like the fact that they're doing this. They're nickeling and diming you to death. But I wanted to let you guys know everything that there is to know about the new PS5. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you like it. Of course, like and subscribe if you so choose to. Thank you so much. This is the Matt Salvi. I'll be seeing you all next time. Bye-bye.